the end is nigh.
Be more than human.
Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll. And today we are doing the end of year book tag. As the year starts to come to a close, this seemed like an appropriate tag. I figured, December is going to be busy with Christmas and everything, and there may not be as many books next month. We shall see. So I figured we'll go ahead and do this tag. It's been going around, and let's jump right into it. The first question is, any books you've started that you need to finish by the end of the year? Now this wouldn't be a real problem for me because I start a book and I finish a book. I don't read multiple books at the same time, mainly because when I start a book I try to finish it as fast as I can. I just can't, I'm just not one of those multiple book people, especially because most of the books I do, I try to do a video for you guys. So I don't want to, start mixing things in my head and everything, and I want to be kind of in the moment. So the book I am currently reading is Killing Pretty, which I believe is the 8th book in the Sandman Slim series. So that's the one I'm gonna finish, and I'll probably finish it in the next 2 days. Number 2 is, are there any autumnal books that would transition you into winter? And like, I don't do a lot of seasonal books. I do. This is my first year on BookTube, but I do like to do kind of spooky books, scary books, horror books, and stuff like that for October. So I did do a lot of those, vampires and stuff like that. But I really don't have any books that really have a seasonal feel to them. And I don't, not that I really have anything planned for like a winter type book either. Oh, I don't know. So number 3, any new releases you still are waiting for? And it snuck up on me, and Craig Allison's books always sneak up on me. But I am prepared this time. I believe it is the final book in the Expeditionary Force saga, which is my favorite sci-fi of all time, probably my 3rd favorite book series of all time. My favorites, in fact, it's probably my favorite sci-fi media, period. Probably over any books, any movies, video, anything. And I believe that book is called Failure Mode. So this might be the last ride for Skippy, Joe, and the the crew there. It's probably gonna hit me right in the feels, and I have made it a personal goal to be the first person without early access to have a review up. I've done a series overview way back at the beginning of my channel, which actually has started picking up. So I'm guessing people know that we're coming towards the end, so they've been watching, and that's one of my first videos. I probably am terrible, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to. It's a long book. I do the audio books for sure because R.C. Bray is maybe the best, if not the second best audiobook narrator in the world. And it's like 22 hours. So, and I do tend to read, at a faster pace, but I'm gonna try to do this in 2 days. So if it comes out on the 6th, I'm gonna try and have a review out on the 7th, or it may be the eighth morning. So I cannot wait to see how this shakes out. Stupidly excited. Number 4, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Now, again, I'm not gonna say Killing Pretty because I'm already reading it, and then I've already told you about Expeditionary Force. But I still have, I think I'm gonna get to Changes here next month of the Dresden Files, so I cannot wait for that reread. And I'm gonna try and finish. I am like 3 books out. I'm gonna try and finish Cradle by the end of the year, and then maybe, depending, I've become a part of the Reddit Cradle, Facebook Cradle universe here, so maybe we'll do a big live once I finished it. Maybe I could get some guests on. I don't know. We'll see. A book that could still end up being the best book of the year, Failure Mode. Like I said, some of my favorite books of all time are in Expeditionary Force, and this is the 15th book. So it could, I have 2, like, I really don't want to add, I don't know if I'm going to add the Dresden books in to this, because Dresden is my favorite of all time. I might just do books that I've never read before, and we'll kind of do a best books of the year. But I have 2 for sure that are kind of standalones that are right there at the top of the list. But Failure Mode could bring it home. And then number 6, have you already started planning for next year? Limited. I'll probably do a video next month about like my plans once I start thinking about it more. I don't know if I've already said this or not. I've talked to a few people about it, a few other booktubers, but I am going to get to Lord of the Rings. I plan on at least reading The Hobbit in January. Maybe we'll do some lives with The Hobbit. I don't know. We'll see. But that is definitely on the list. And like I said, I'll make a video next month about other series. There are other series that I'm kind of thinking about, but it kind of all depends. Cradle has been a big one. The big 3 this year have been Cradle, Dresden, and then Sandman Slim. I will finish Cradle by the end of the year. I'm gonna do it. And then Dresden is gonna be, I'll be caught up on Dresden probably in maybe into February, March. Definitely by March we'll be completely caught up on Dresden, and probably about that same time I'll be done with Sandman Slim. So definitely the last 9 months of the year I'm gonna have to have some new stuff. So Lord of the Rings will be on there for sure, and then we'll see what else pops on. I may even let you guys pick some. I did start the Blade itself. I finished the Blade itself, so I do have that trilogy to finish, and that'll probably be one of the books, the second one in that series. So let me know what you guys are reading. What do you got to get done by the end of the month, by the end of the year? Is there a big one for you? Or have you read any of these ones that I've mentioned? Are you going to read some of those? Let me know. Make sure you're subscribed. If you've made it to the end of the video, why not? And I'll see you in the next one.